Okay, this question, okay, my second video on product rule. I'm looking at page 13, practice now 6, question 2a. Okay, class, are we able to split up this fraction? Like fraction plus fraction, can or not? There's no way to split up this fraction. Okay, there's only one term in the numerator, so I can't split up. Okay, so how? So far, we have only using product rule. Okay, let's recap, class. Product rule is when I have product, means I have a bracket times bracket. Number 1, differentiate first, keep the second, plus differentiate second, keep the first. So how? Okay, I'm just going to rewrite this. You don't have to do this, but I want to rewrite it. Okay. For this case, how do I have a bracket times bracket? First bracket is 3x. Okay. But of course, I don't need this. I can just write it. But then the second bracket is, I will just keep everything inside, but the power becomes negative 1. Now I have a bracket times bracket. So you can see first bracket, second bracket. But the first bracket is not necessary. Okay. Now let's do differentiation. dy dx. Differentiate first. How do I differentiate the first? Differentiate 3x become 3. What do I do with the second one? Keep it. I really copy word from word. What's the sign? Plus, right? And then differentiate second. Okay, how do I differentiate second? Using what rule? Chain rule, yeah? Bring down power minus 1. Power minus 1 means subtract 1. Okay, so becomes negative 2. Am I done, class? What's the third step for chain rule? Differentiate terms inside, right? How do I differentiate terms inside? After I differentiate inside, this is the answer. Bring down power minus 1. So this step is not done. What else do I need? I put 3x because why? What am I doing? I differentiate the second. What do I do with the first? Keep it, right? Yes, so I keep it. Okay? So yes, then afterwards, we will combine them. Take out common factor. So how do I take out common factor? Remember, I look for the common factor and then I compare power. So I see this a minus bx squared power negative 1. A minus bx squared power negative 2. Which one should I take out? I will take out the lower power, which is negative 2. So I'm going to do that. And then square bracket, because I want to keep everything else inside. It's going to be quite big. Okay? For the first term, what happens? What happened to the power of a minus bx squared? What's the power? The power is actually just 1. Why? Because multiplication of the same base, what do I do to the power? Plus, right? Multiplication of the same base, I add the power. Can you check? Negative 2 plus 1. Does it give me negative 1? So I have checked that. It's like that. Okay, so this is power 1. Power 1 means you don't have to write anything. Okay. Then after that, the second term. Okay, what do I have left? Plus 6 bx squared. Okay, am I done? I still have a few more steps because I want to simplify. So how do I simplify? I see the bracket. What do I do with the bracket? Expand. Expand this and then you'll be able to simplify it. Can you see there's a like term that I can join? So yes, is there a like term that I can join? Yes, which one? Yes, 3bx squared, negative 3bx squared plus 6bx squared. So you can see that I will have this one. This is just the square bracket. Then what happens to the one with the power negative 2? As a fraction, I will bring it down. And what happens to the power? It becomes the power, it becomes positive. So it becomes 2. Okay. So this is how we do the product rule. Okay. You can check answers. This is the answer.